defense, somebody talking at all times so we can know, when to switch, when not to switch, and, et cetera. But I think it just has to come from the players.
Do you think that was some of it, some of the threes they're getting open because, like you said, maybe because of a missed switch or something?
Yeah, maybe just miscommunication.
Just tough shots.
Miscommunication, lack of, knowing where your man's at.
Yeah.
Again, but, it's only the third game of the year, and, that's what film's for, so just going to take it and, get better.
What's the big picture here, too, with this season? Last season you had a lot of guys in place, maybe a little more than you do at this point. You haven't, you know what I mean? Is that part of it, just still trying to figure it out?
Yeah, obviously, it's a new team. A few of us are returning, but most of the guys are new. So just getting them equipped to our culture and our style of play on both sides of the ball. Again, it's early. I think we're not worried. It's hard to come on the road and win, but we got to do it together as a group.
One more thing, just that you had a couple of times you guys pulled in. You tied it once, but every time you guys pulled up, they pulled away again.
Yeah.
Any besides what you've already said, anything there that really
I think just poise. Yeah, just poise.
Yeah.
Knowing when to take certain shots and playing with great fundamentals. That's something Coach Lloyd talks about all the time. I think we, especially the guards, we got away from that. We just got to be better all around.
Okay. So the kind of learning experience.
Definitely for sure.
Yeah. Okay. All right, KJ. Appreciate it. Big thing for you, the way they shot, or just the fouls that you had to kind of watch yourselves.
Toughest.
The way the game was called, etc.
Toughest thing, I just probably just finding the rhythm within the game. We was just missing bunnies. They kind of face guarding Caleb. We got to do a better job of getting Caleb involved, just getting everybody involved. I think we just missed a lot of shots we normally made. That was it.
Do you think Caleb, maybe Coach was saying the technical early got him 2 fouls early, not a good thing. Mentally, him pretty well at this point. Do you think he was pressing after that?
No, I think that was probably the other team's game plan. Probably take him out the game early. He's such a good player. But Caleb, he's been in these situations so many. He's been in college basketball a lot, and he's definitely gonna bounce back. Watch the film, and he's gonna be better next time.
Yeah. What was the key to them? The threes. Do you feel like you guys gave them some open looks because of switching or whatever, or some tough shots? I guess.
Yeah, they hit some definitely hit some tough shots. Definitely on us too as well. You messed up some of the defense assignments. Now we just got to be better as a team, executing the defense. But other than that, hats to them, they made tough shots.
What do you take out of a game like this? You guys, I wonder from your perspective too, if you feel like maybe more so than last year, you still got a lot of parts you're putting together. Last year you had maybe a little more veteran in the rotation. You guys were set. Is that the case, or is there more of a learning process going on right now?
This is what we wanted. This is our first time as a group going on the road, and being tested. Great crowd, great atmosphere, great team. So we're going to learn from this, watch film, and we know what to expect now.
Yeah. How about yourself too? You played 35 minutes tonight. How did that? Do you feel like you can do that? Does it affect your game at all? You really had to give it all out.
Nah, I feel like over the summer, I worked and conditioned myself to be prepared for anything that is thrown at me to help my team win.
And just the offense too. It seemed like once again you've done this a couple times already this year, where you're taking stuff you're just getting. Are you still? Did you find tonight too? You're still, you had a couple pull-ups there where instead of going to somebody, you took it because you knew you could. Or?
Just have my teammates just believing in me and my coaches and telling me to take the right reads, and my teammates putting me in those situations. So just whatever it takes.
And just one final thing, just looking, you talk about the big test here, and you go home and you have another huge test, obviously, with Duke. How do you feel about going into that and what you can do this week?
I think that's the great thing about basketball, you tough loss, but you back at it in less than a week or a week. So we're gonna learn from this, and I got a big home game coming up on Friday, so we're gonna study and watch some film and get ready for that one.
All right. Thanks, Jaden. Appreciate it.
Whatever the venue is. We knew that coming in it was going to be a challenge. We had a game plan, and we tried to stick to it. I had many of errors myself at the very beginning, but I think we just, I think we stayed together a lot better than you would think we would. Considering the circumstances, I was proud of that with our team. And credit to Wisconsin, they made all the shots when it mattered, and then they stepped up to the free throw line and made the free throws.
Yeah, getting to the line and then 6 different guys hitting threes. I was wondering, did that causes trouble because you're always having a switch. You never know who's going to go out and hit one, or
Yeah.
what was it like?
I mean, that's just the guys stepping up to the occasion. You know, like I said, we had a game plan, and we were prepared for, you know, everyone to be able to shoot threes. And they just stepped up. You know, maybe if we were a step late to certain closeouts and things like that, but you know, it came down to it. They just made the big shots.
Yeah. How do you feel like in general you guys are coming together at this point? It's pretty tough with all the new guys, you yourself included, new parts coming in, 4 different starters, and then you go out here for game 3. You know, I mean, do you feel like there's still a lot more work to get done?
I mean, yeah, I think there's always room to improve, obviously, but like I said, I'm proud of the way these guys battled here. You know, we were down 18 in the first half and came back and tied it in an environment like this. And there's, you know, you can't do anything but tip your hat off to them, but I'm also just proud of how we battled and, like I said, try to stay as poised as we could. I think there's a lot of room to grow. Obviously, it's early in the season. I think all teams around the country are trying to figure out, you know, their identity and who they are. And, you know, you're not going to win every single game, so I'm just proud of how we battled.
Good deal. You came back pretty quick on that knee. You all right? Or
Yeah, no, it was definitely a quick stinger. My brother and sister actually just tore their ACL and MCL both, so when it happened, I was like a little worried that had happened. But, you know, I just came back here as J-Rock and got it looked at and was able to get back out there. It wasn't as serious as it seemed, so we'll see how I feel in the morning.
Yeah, good deal. So were they here? Nate said your dad was here?
My mom and dad were, and then a couple other family members, and then not immediate family, but, you know, aunts, uncles, things like that. And then my old teammate Jack Golke, his family was out here.
Oh, is that right?
They're from Milwaukee, so they made the trip over.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then your dad drove? Did you drive from?
Yeah, my dad and mom drove.
Lake? Okay.
Yeah, around the way. They made the journey to Wisconsin a bunch. You know, my old school we played Milwaukee and Green Bay.
Oh, that's
a
right.
lot,
Sure.
So
right.
they're used to the drive over here.
Yeah. Good deal. Well, sorry it didn't work out better for you, but thanks again for
Yep.
your time.
Thank you.